Good morning. Today's video is how we're using RIT fabric dye to dye the plastic parts in our cases. This has an awesome effect. We're taking standard para boards, taking the plastic housings off, the 4 metal screws, and we're dipping it in boiling water, 212 degrees in Florida, with RIT dye. The end result is fantastic. We have found out which para boards come out like this and which para boards come out like this. I prefer this one myself, but the ones with the blue EC5s and the blue EC3s still look good. We've even done some Dean's connectors. Now the caps won't dye, but the boards come out great. And we even used the factory iCharger balance boards and they come out pretty good also. So we're going to show you how to use a wok or a stovetop pot and show you how we're doing this. So we're bringing our fluid up to 212 degrees, which is boiling at elevation in Florida, which is basically sea level. Now, higher elevations, you might have to bring your temperature up a little bit more to get the water to boil. And this is the one picture that we posted on Facebook the one day was, I just took like $200 worth of balance boards and para boards and just threw them all in the wok here at the shop and let them go for about 30 minutes. And as you can see, a lot of the stuff came out beautiful. I'm very, very happy with the results. Now, there are a couple items that won't dye, and one is the T60 caps. I don't know what we're going to do with them. If somebody ever wants those black instead of red, we're probably going to have them made. So when we take our items out of the hot RIT dye, we go ahead and flush it off with deionized water. And we're trying to rinse the excess dye off of it. Now, as you can see, we keep pulling items out and they all look pretty good. We have a couple coming up that didn't come out as good as I'd like. Some of the EC5s and some of the EC3s will not dye. And we're buying them all from the same supplier. It's just shocking to us. But we did notice something, that whenever we were getting the EC3s and the EC5s that stayed blue, they had a stamp on the back, and I'm going to show you where to look for that stamp. Now, as you can see, I am wearing gloves. This is 212 degrees Fahrenheit. It's pretty hot. The last couple at the bottom, because of the bottom of the wok is the hottest part, you can see me pry them out with something non-part of my flesh. And here is the stamp on the bottom. When you see this stamp, the EC5s and the EC3s will not dye. Now, this is the Progressive RC modular para board. This is one of my favorite boards. As you can see, the heat sensitive tape comes out very red. It's very unhappy about being 212 degrees. It's basically telling you it's 212 degrees. So once again, we put it in the clean water, or not so clean now that it has so much dye in it. But when we're done rinsing everything off, we go into another pot of clean deionized water and we do it a third time. And when you start rinsing everything off and you don't see the water turning blue, you know the dye's gone. Here at the shop, we go ahead and take an air hose and gently blow all the water away, and then we set it out on our drying pad to dry. Now, at the very beginning of this video, you saw me doing it on the stovetop. The first time we ever did this, we did it in the kitchen on a stovetop. I had a big piece of cardboard covering my countertops because if I got that all over the place, I would be mad at myself. So you can see the difference between the black and the blue. And everything else looks good. We're really happy. Oh, what is this? Ah, we played around with some anodizing using the same dye. So we've learned a lot about this and we hope that we can help you out with the information. Me personally, I'm using the liquid RIT dye, but there is a powder form that you can buy also. And here's the stamps on the bottom. Once again, when you see the stamp on the bottom of the para board, once you've taken the cover off, they won't dye. The ones without the stamp are the ones that are dyeing. It's just a different chemical process that they're using, or different plastic that they're using to mold, and for some reason our dye is not sticking to it. So now here's everything getting ready to go into some cases. And once again, we're going to show you some pictures of with and without the dyed. And we even used the ones that had the blue still on it, and they look good. But remember, not all cases need it. This is one of the most beautiful cases we've built in a while, and we use regular white paraboards on it, and the color is fantastic.